In this section, I will discuss how the FBI's survival video reinforces the stigma and stereotypes of mental illness and violence. The video, which was released in 2020 and resurfaced recently after a mass shooting in Texas, depicts a bar shooting and instructs people to flee, hide, and fight in order not to be killed in an attack. While the video claims to offer practical advice for surviving a mass shooting, it also implicitly suggests that the shooter is a mentally ill person who acts irrationally and unpredictably. First, the video portrays the shooter as a lone wolf who has no apparent motive or connection to the victims. He simply walks into the bar and starts shooting randomly, without any warning or provocation. This creates a sense of fear and helplessness among the viewers, who are led to believe that anyone could be a potential shooter and that there is no way to prevent or predict such attacks. However, this narrative ignores the fact that most mass shooters have some personal or ideological grievances that motivate their actions, and that they often plan their attacks in advance and leave behind clues or manifestos. By depicting the shooter as a faceless and motiveless monster, the video dehumanizes him and implies that he is mentally unstable or deranged. Second, the video advises the viewers to fight back against the shooter as a last resort, using whatever objects they can find as weapons. It even shows a group of people successfully overpowering and disarming the shooter with a fire extinguisher and a flower vase. This implies that the shooter is weak and cowardly, and that he can be easily defeated by ordinary people who have courage and determination. However, this advice is unrealistic and dangerous, as it could encourage people to take unnecessary risks or provoke the shooter to escalate his violence. Moreover, it reinforces the stereotype that mentally ill people are violent and aggressive, and that they can be controlled or cured by force. Third, the video fails to address the root causes of mass shootings in America, such as the easy access to firearms, the lack of background checks and mental health services, the influence of extremist ideologies and online radicalization, and the social and economic factors that create alienation and resentment among some segments of society. Instead of offering solutions or recommendations for preventing mass shootings, the video only focuses on how to survive them once they happen. This suggests that mass shootings are inevitable and unavoidable, and that there is nothing that can be done to stop them. This also implies that mental illness is an inherent and incurable condition that leads to violence, rather than a treatable and preventable health issue that affects millions of Americans. In conclusion, the FBI's survival video reinforces the stigma and stereotypes of mental illness and violence by depicting the shooter as a random, irrational and weak person who can be stopped by force. The video also ignores the complex and multifaceted causes of mass shootings in America, and offers no solutions or recommendations for preventing them. By doing so, the video not only fails to educate or empower the public, but also contributes to the discrimination and marginalization of people who suffer from mental health problems.